puanim kano kwesa de tia kire tumi Ghana man kan kwa ne timamufoɔ adwene foforɔ yɛ adroni de ye preja ye kana nanso ehia sɛ ye ka na ye ka ye ya akakabensɛm ahyia nkontontisɛm ne nabrabasɛm bawi makoko durufo a ne mfɛfoɔ mɛma ɛkamfo ne mɛma yɔ no ɔkatachie afiri fa mensa atenase obi si obi na foforo nyidie onte ya sutre eye for the records bompen na tweben Ghana foforo srewo men na tweben aha ye for the records aha na ye de nia ahopopo anim kana kwere sade ye tie tumi Ghana man kan kwa ne timamfo adwene foforo ye adroni de ye preja ye kana nanso ehia sɛ ye ka na ye ka ye ya akakabensɛm ahyia nkontontisɛm ne nabrabasɛm bawi makoko durufo a ne mfɛfoɔ mɛma ɛkamfo ne mɛma yɔ no ɔkatachie afiri fa mensa atenase obi si obi na ɔfoforo nyidie ɔnte ya sutre ɛyɛ for the record bompɛmpɛn na tweben Ghana foforo no abɛn na ye hyɛn die wu
we have an uncle like it. So, fasting to the rock which cannot move. Ghana family in the Savior's land. Oh, Nyame Boafwe. Nanti.
So men na tweben
Wachoba no share my way. We have an uncle that gives the soul. Devastation. Stay to the rock. How many minutes into it? Daddy, you lay away in the first and Baba is here. Daddy, bring me back, Uncle. Na media oneme wohonenso obi abrenu ho ye ba ya chena ye content jera ohine mo tsai ye boko me hu wacho boko ohine ei ya feel wa fi me guys cheat na feel ei sa domefo ei domefo na fi me o wa fi me na go sha na oti wo yi se ka wo ji kofi akonya no sa kofi aba eh na no so akosu anso ba ye ne ade na o mo se wasa akọ han wo ba foforo abekyerechire o mo ni so obi o bia etof the team is solid me se me ja akonya no mo betimi aye just that wo kofi eni akosu ese no mimi jaye a wo no be ba betine mu a na wo tuja na backing brokers no some boy chire we aja go bi na mo say you know what say boko hini the man for no afeu o ma feu pa na bomo precisely so ba ko exactly obi na ni o ma na twagu ha ni ade no mo kami wo dia so over enti de bia wo tu fa chirewa wo ko fa langa do afo no a ho ananam do me market no ana do no mo so cancel na dai afahe ana ye ni ko jela na ei obe ko jela enti ke se wo nya ko na sinya abutre na we responsible o ko hwani die no no de bia bramo enye sa na we ni records no wo ho se obi a no okọ gempa no so ko gempa law there LLB no when you see a trial exam say abc nra it is a more hwekateche na mu which make us say NDC for me brezu ho o say no monka baby I don't know monka o NDC for no na oni bibi ayi wo mo ya mo se ma comfort bi me nua no NDC for bi wo ha o mo ye mo me no mu nyina na tena Fantepem campus na ya ni ade ayi sampiyali waka baby ne ba Cresciali me ne Cresciali na tena 3 years on Fantepem so ye di ma chance ma comfort mo so o ti me ka bi se me ne na tena o so ti ga abel ni nua abel me no mo nyina na comfort o so Cresciali ni abel o mo ti bi ga se so me no mo na tena o mo ya we why education and my shed me what to ko ka chere wo NDC for say me no na yeah me shed that me bua o dey and is that green ya dey NDC for me no one na first degree e go bi me no mo na first degree o and so mo nka maka still no se me wie na no yes ya branch bi ya president Stoneboy former manager yes wa ko ye degree after 15 years when you degree now for 4 years and you can continue ni na brade we am be me who say mo adwene na sawa wo ya ka hwe ya mo gidi and I'm not in the business of responding to stupidity. Hey, precise. Wo ko fa he? Ai there. And my feels are. It is a actually. You know, for the next 2 months, the quarter. Yeah, me no more. Back to back. I go be. They say maybe as I'm saying. Back. Na law exams in there. Dani bibi akoyi. Yanko. Osi dem. We say here. Wo mo de enche na yi na yesi. Obi. Etromo ye ni ade. Na no na ewie. Eye law exam. Obi aye bi. From level 100 go see level. O nyina ye bi. Ai. Na me nuan mo wo NDC na me ne mo wo class. Mo ama me kika me bobo mu ni o. So your person be classmates. Me bobo ni o. And I'm sure that I'm Cresciali. O Cresciali chuma da pa. O ya NDC the same yearly na ne ba. Me no nyina so na transfer. What me kan chom so ya no krese me ne na transfer. O za do wonka. And I'm sure that Chris wo be busa anu aka wate. Na ayi abrantie ya wo yes ayi yes e free bibi shark bibi express shark express me boa. O ye delivery. There be shark. One more year, say motor delivery. I say now your mama no. Anthony, many Anthony na tina a young Fantepem 3 years. One more year away. Well, 1 more year, Muna, Mama can't show up. Why? Is it my shadow? Now, more than one game partner. Mama, Baby, in Sri Lanka, they said degree, yeah, masters masters in international relations and diplomacy. It means be a diplomatic expert. Media mean fake. Be an expert when it comes to diplomacy. Now, when you best have degree, but when I do almost send him and say, yeah, so we do it. Yeah, they say, now, a beco, we say, why, only a BB banner, young country. Fire. General. Then I go Sukurum. Yeah, Mamiabo. Baba. Mamiaba. Aye ni jemwa. Nanaba. Hey. Nana. Ya fene papa. Nana. Ai. Nana. Nanaba. Na we ye adwani MPP adwani ma se wo ye na wakoka yakoya o shade ireke he was for ya shawo na or weaponize insults or shada no na adwa jinti wate enko bia obi antimi rem na ayi obey Jenny for Pon. Why you know Hamagune Kefiji now, Mamma? Yaba. No, Miss Mammy Abba. Mammy Swamp. One day when it's okay, I was talking about you yesterday. I'm so excited to see you. I know you're why. I got you from Poma Saka. I got you. Menko baby. Metia. A free a gambaga. A free paga. Ever seen crying. A free hohoi. And Kosi Axim. The whole Ghana. Fire. Only one case in Pet that quarter here about the chief. Only one case. The whole Ghana. Sad case, you know. A yenana or Kakabe Andro. Our year Kevin Taylor was here, papa. And was him a defaming. And what the Meko. Now, Udrum anymore. There was several a case. And your war criminal case. Obian war court. There was civil case. And we are near the court to jail. Why? It's a defamation suit. It's most will be seen over Koja near there. Mumusan is a suit number, no yet, dear. What for suit number? Now, what can I just put the Mumus evidence? It's Bibia send why a defamation suit between an Kakabiando, Kevin Taylor, papa, and a cassette Jeffrey, Nana Flowers. I know one meme here in it Mumia non to. Now, I know they are all the judicial canons at our disposal. Many years, medical catch them. Ensure the family man, no baby. Now, court on the Yanya Mubia, Yayama Nipa, Yamu. It will be out in Wahovi or Kokoja was civil matter. Who corners also defamation. Defamation in Chirasi was me war reputation. And a waban waka bibi at Yamia. It would the assignment near money me image or public. And yes, sir. It would court to seek for your reliefs. Some court to the being part of Akuma. Sanity. Now court to National Empire, the Femua. No, ma be said, Jeffata part of Akuma. Yankasini Pan and Cock. It will be Banwa Yan Wobako jail. Mun you swagging in the country. Why? Jenny Pan, what other move? What Tramuntro? Namuchinidio. That was a busy form. One cannot call one. And Rayas one year Baba will be. What the young mamma did, she was welcome.
So I'm very happy to be back. 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 So I'm very
it's a chief and to all your oh, that me former boss with you. Mama chief, hey, Mama chief, na mo si do bu na ni chi da bi interest sama amini ni hana ana ye busa oh ayo we mu ana mu read mu minis Danny, you sounded from me. Video no sound, and you know, near petty. You put commentary, not you video no sound different. You want to be beer. Not chief for day. President of Bonism. And a chief for day. No, I see. My former boss, I know him. What's the
said the bay and penny man. And I said the native to be a morning.
That film said that Nana Flowers watch his son's program. He has no moral right to file a defamation suit. Now, when him so you so say obi agbeni juma. Ida so benya free na mu ana na papa nyesa. No wo koto wa no mada. Na ka be hunu yi. Anke ka bi na atwa ye awoboni aya o me ba na awoka be ka me. Na me meti yi. Na general akoka asam ye ka bitia me. Ya fa na mfa na sa. E se general akoka anke ma me ye me sa. Anti. Anyway, young Kwani and Yajuma. Gobi, on a more serious note, Ghana for Muntia Missassim way. And let me put this on record. Me obi a semeno nanti. Na menu echum. Na ye nanti biwa. Me mpeni panachiri asemka. Me pamocho tienye. Me mpeni panachiri asemka. And it's a menu been until we now or yet near maybe. I am forced to defend myself. I am happy.
Precisely.
But the name I owe it a duty to the people, the Ghanaian people, and all peoples all over the world. Some more no kurebi. Did Ababa webia and nano eko we say or say matreteno. Eti diabe oma ayi akoyo se na yire kichi ye dede up and down. Mia na maye se kovi sade me ne wonante me bi asadamfo nti ye na me ho gina me pasa ba se kokura man fere so betu hwena asa wa odi hyemu a enye hwe na me gbe se wagimi kakra no ne boy no kombe jai. And they keep on dragging my name into omonkwase asem. Me mature exam si kwakovi. Me hu chese me hu kura yira me. I don't even have the luxury of time say and na me ba birthday and ba birthday. And so the way I'm here drained because of exams, I couldn't even go for akola no. So I don't have time for nonsense.
Exactly. So
now this girl deliberately is dragging me into Ninsem huna odi wo wiase a enkrofo action wo na ene no wama eye kraman no wo abrochire no abetina wo po na me na me share chire na me time for nkwasesem ana sa me ko every family yi me be sa me comment to kwa me hia se me han obi aso nko ebia ma che de me kan yi ana ni ama ho amatafio no a a voice na ni ama okrom ha me ni bia enu ntimi me kan de ni ama na ka no obi say girl no we doctor say onye doctor me ko every family yi me kan su dua pain me nsuro ene me nsuro china Mrs. Sagel no onye doctor ene onye doctor china onye doctor wo Ghana warrior they are playing legal gymnastics and I owe it a duty to the Ghanaian people say me mo hunu say onye doctor because one way ya wo china obe prescribe a drug ama obi now I want to send this warning to you if you answer me no try when him said them tie and fire now me obi a you should know wo makwasia we dadawa wo be wie no na ma drag ye nyina out precisely and you will feel it
exactly
Ona wo de sa niam hunu no a wo ye no eye bibi me tie what you see is what you get me ni bibia hide it it is a wo ma ho kwan makwasia we dadawa you should know me by now say me nkofom alone da fire eti jankwasem na wudi no fire the mechanic me say I owe it a duty to the Ghanaian people. Girl no onye doctor baby all over the world. America onye doctor baby and me prove bibi a chire musisi ya. So mo hwa ya yeso ama ayi niama metafio. Abepa cho so ayi letter na we. So hwe niama a chopa na. O say wankwaje sa information so the be Google na animu ase not that information nya no kuro so it's true say Ghana Medical Association for so munim no Medical and Dental Council for so munim no now girl net me amakwase we o ti America aba be dada nkrofo say or your doctor wa America and no oba ye no drag me into the matter say me na me share chiri first of all me need time for that nonsense but me catch it when Nessa me say, even America, girl in your doctor. Opa, Moma lawyer beyond Trump make Afrifa. So I make court for defamation. Now, dear lawyer say, oh, yeah, lawyer now or throw letter and buy say, you know. First of all, lawyer will throw letter chambers in Kaho. Danny, letter not to no more. Lawyer will throw letter chambers in Kaho. Where in your Nasa get away, minimum chair me draw session. It's letter when one drafting. And what do be the ashes? It may say, maybe quite free for say. A year in Canra, acquire what you have and Jimmy, then we are dragging me into the money. And Kawaka Saka. No one prove ya Ghana for say Ghana a medical doctor in America. Obia or your medical doctor in America, or one a number, a unique number. Every professional in the world has a unique number. Ghana say, or John Hopkins University. Maybe quite free for me, so I'm called John Hopkins. Or name John Hopkins, baby. Now, my see, my cousin Joe, son, one way, I am forced to come out in a very hard way. You can never survive it. Don't do that. When you're my way in the Chirimini, me and my just a man can was. Mamidina. Danny, for picture be a brand new shadi. So, first of all, there is a photo beer or say a year in the office. Or design photo in such a way, say, or the pictures are bobo, including one kasa the pictures. Now, if you don't let me come after you this way, you are forcing me to defend myself. Mama, me, a picture where you, motion picture where you. Now, this very picture, a picture or portrait say, a ne office of America. First of all, and your office beer. Make one find a moment information. And your office beer. Now, what's your picture now? See, I know office for America. Make sure even address or yes, I know if you crow. I'm not say 2022 year or more money free mo. Don't do these things. What my question we have a switch as if Kevin tell a bit me make one free. And then I come tell me. And you are somebody you are my friend, so I'm passing you back into this matter. Now go fi Osha picture now war honor. Danny Radia. One of the pictures as a group picture. Tienyo. We made the wawa and woman. Danny for some picture now the two Fabrice and I mentioned Ghana for me the wawa and woman. Me the wawa and woman. Me say on your doctor we are baby. Ni CV ekura mensem suku okoye meka ni nyina akere but let this be your last warning. When you kwase ni nyina mama medina me pesa me comment kwa me hia ni ama metafiu busa ni ama no ene me hu ye na me friend no busa nse sa ni o mokofa ene kwa na me friend ni ama me ne kasa ba bia e hu hia me eno me friend bolare da bi da ni fa wetu of picture no to fa ba ko na me zoom in what the first one na the to ne bra fa first one ne bra na me che o ma di bi so go fi o sha picture na there is a group picture bi o de abo ho a it looks like a year John Hopkins for and ono e she medal now da ni fa ba ko na me share that crop you zoom in let's zoom in into the picture na me this girl is very dangerous. She's very callous. And she can edit so many things. Even that case you can say, meneno when him said you or edit WhatsApp chat to look a certain kind of way. Now me prove it be Danny Osha picture na ejina wana zoom in original picture is on the internet.
Precisely so.
Fire.
I don't know what is this? Danny, it's Masha. Danny, zoom in. Sani group picture now. Mosha group picture now. Born a war or see I in the office. No. Na mention the original picture of the group picture. That picture na born. Na mention it's Washa da edit. And then who ejina middle. But baby ojina no. Which Osha black. You be a black one in Chelsea. Another coat one in Chelsea. And one no supposedly in a middle. This one, very one. It's one show your picture now because on the ejina middle. I will show you the original picture. Never boy ni. Never your friend William. I will show you the original picture or picking the internet and we edited in Hushim Keke.
More fire.
More Michino rough. If you say mama want Michino rough, rough. Rough.
For pound.
Me mama for no so when your doctor baby. Bolare and no me friend Bola I'm catching say we senior. When the matter comes to bear One way media house. So this is the picture I was saying. A year group picture into as one on the Gina, a year a man named Emil Meboa. I want to feel the supposed hospital officer. Now, then, if I make the original picture, if I make the original picture. If you answer, don't get me angry in this country, me rough. Oh my God, we continue. What now? Question the chimo shasi. And penny for a call did you matter me now? War if you answer, and I'll send the chimo. Yes, I'm going to pass him. More fire. Now this is the original picture. Most original picture no. And why did say say lady white you free moon? And what do you know who shame? Tie the make no. This is the original picture of Monsha Daninti surface picture ne braba. Enti what dey share Monsha picture ni. So the girl is so crazy. She's full of editing so many things. Only Kevin Teller nyina pe. Me say na mo moji Kevin Teller di moji ni di at your peril. So this is the picture of the one officer. I see so ni jino nto hwa. The lady in the middle of the black suit, no, and the other one, no, and why is a white lady nephew? I'm not doing wash. Now I don't want nonsense. Stop these things.
Precisely. No fire.
I don't mean one animal compra. Who throw only abortion or 4x for a compra. I don't know how I get it. One day you Timothy Bentuma compra. I don't know how I get it. One year Rick Boy, I compra. So for your Uchi. One I compra. I don't know how I get it. Mempel system. Mama soon quite did. Mempel rough. Some quantity said your woman was Siaka. Academy Jay 6 years in the one in us yet. I will hear Quasia. Mempel rough. Cast much. Obayama na opese wo hunu video a wankasa wo share that wo dress yes doctor and this stethoscope say dey ebo wo komo ewie ya wo dey share rubber bag mu dress opese wo hunu ni nyina be me chin rough mama so kwa didi achichide pen mo jadodo aye di nsuo ebe frem efiasa sa me chin rough wo dey andali wo ne andali you are aware me chin rough me chin rough Oma kwa we koso adragi me dia de meya omu mienu okrom ha no you be so shocked na wo sa kwase na sha oyire basement be see free na de ko ho se wo yire ohwe wani mu to asutu a de woni tirimu nim na me ne wo be wie na o si play ma wo ba be chin rough wo ba betene krom ha so wo si yagimi a be se wo yire be mu ba betene krom ha and na wo yire hwe wani mu twice she knows what she knows na wo de koso agimi said you gimi me wona me yade na me yedin na me hwewa don't think so betimi ayi san kwasesem na wo ye more fire wo sage wo ye ye ne ade me an ma adwene se me jai san ne ma na me yakọ ehun hia wo pese me tete otukrom ha me tete otu me rough I will defend myself more fire o lawyer kro na so atworo letter koma ni amatefi ma lawyer kro me ntworo me ekọ every letter ontworo na court bia de be cause defamation me mehia more fire so wonya doctor more fire na bia ni wa wo ye doctor more fire and will be a winning dealing. Said, get away, your doctor. Be careful on your doctor. Me who ye capacity by and runner, or the meeting some seminar mayor. Now, Quaba Bachelor and a certificate. More fire. John Hopkins certificate, I wouldn't know you're fake. I never know. I never know. I never know. Woman be a jai de dada. Oh, my son, what did he? I never know. Huh? Me chini rofu ko injide so onken me chini general me chini rofu me ukasa you come after me I will drag you be so shocked fire ja rofu na wo ye no me ana me say out of respect eti nyama ni bo ho go deep precisely wo ya mema Ghana fo ahu de ekosi down and woni me mienu nim secret bia no de me de tudwa wawie me pe rough woni me mienu nyina wonim secret a me de tudwa pe wawie precisely wa bra boni nyina wi exactly let them know me chin rough fire let this be your last warning call woni kwase ni nyina monya monioma na moya monya leave me out exactly me nyama dwere se mpese me go obi anu ase you are forcing me to come after you. Precisely. Just a way of defending myself. Exactly. More fire. Because may you can't take me down. And you know, what your sons are minim the all of a sudden, or refi ni pa me. Minim the refi. And one my branch here or no organic gani chroma, and mouse some 4 cents of vimbi. I didn't know bet me I am here. Fire. Ah, General. I didn't know about so bet me there. Michin rough. If your sons are michin rough. Me chin rough. Unim nyama me nimu a me chin rough. Okay.
Infanto.
Now yanko mini holo. Sense them ni bebre ba. Sami agrada ansemi. Mankabi. Samegrada. Mankabi. Code of ethics bi. Mankabi. Ana yesi menu aye plus nso. Ebe ke kan niam bi. Kwame de to danse mu hunu ke kan wo ya na wo ya na hwe anya yi. Na Nyankopon so uche nuane ade anu ache menua ni nua adwene ne nye abebebom ana aben no bom ni ase kwa wo sheda nso chesa asmo hinti hey edek na yese kwa yi bo a plus yi na Ghana fo ntie na fi ye ntisa ene miss education
me ntia de bi ase amatete se nkrofo se Mahama person pam chief justice se na be ya obekọ for a third term me pa cho sade ye de mra na ye de
and look they say government communication minister for communication honorable Felix Kwachofo so they betu just no kribia sa
ono kura wanka ni Kwachofo so wanka ni
adena guess what can I say
John Mahama betumi esiki for billion terms mra Ghana constitution e wo dia media ye nyina betumi constitution no ye say wo pese wo sesa bibi wo mu afa ko ha emra ne ye tro ye no ye say justice soa ni to forwards attorney general ni judgment no otro wo mu say constitution no enye just text say ne da he then you are why you
me dem say honorable kan wasem
first year kan wasem a living organism capable of growth into no constitution no e will say enyi enye say attract one and one no so if the president thinks that the term limit no emwa Ghana obe to meet the constitution na call parliament say parliament me feel say Ghana no e will say yi term limit free so udi 100 terms kwa na mkofo so mpewa also what trans development
but for now the
I didn't want to say okay you change my mind
you kwame plus o kan nyina moni amoya we obi yan kan sisu bia the minimum plus kan yes it is true sir constitution of Ghana now that if article 1-2 that is supremacy of the constitution who read the constitution of the Republic or say this constitution shall be the supreme law of Ghana and any other law found to be inconsistent shall to the extent of its inconsistency be void. That is the article 1-2 or say this is the supreme law of Ghana. So Samran must conform with the provisions of this constitution. If any constitution say no constitution to the extent of any it shall be void. Again, offer constitution and I'm say you free baby nearby. Na yedi ye history so dani project me wonsa kwa me equity justice soa ne famous quote o make here in the case of a year 24 versus attorney general o make quote fabra or say a written constitution such as ours is not an ordinary act of parliament. Dani position here na me read my Ghana for position here or say a written constitution such as ours is not an ordinary act of parliament. It embodies the will of the people. It also mirrors their history. Ahana Kwame refuse what the so the constitution it mirrors the history of this country. History is say Emrebi Bedri Kwame Nkrumah declared who a president for life. It declared Ghana one party state. And on the Namsuma Ku ni ade bebre. So the constitution trying to solve that issue. And Omodia Shemu say you shall have a term of presidency 4 years for 2 terms. And the Kwame Plus Sabe Kase, Jomama Betime de Maraba, near be a passe, no a court, no a it means you are not taking into account the history of this nation. When Kwame Nkrumah declared one party state and president for life. So Jomama, yes, sir, constitution is not looking at him It's you. It also mirrors the history account. Therefore, needs to be taken of it as a landmark in the people's search for progress. So it's a your history, your constitution here. You need to look at the constitution as a landmark. Say your direction for the progress. And baby, you free bano. Yes, I be Jimmy Fona so free baby, but Sako ho wabra woku. It's a dria and ansidi who you know. And to come and tenacity and to so come here plus Becca say, your mama bet me a detemrano. And you obey a mendemra. Now what tenaswa. You free baby, you won't be paying. And just so fire. Now we you know, it contains within it their aspirations and their hopes for the better and fuller life. So constitution it is not just a constitution. It contains the people's aspirations for better life. Now what was the framers of the constitution omunim baby a free ba say yenya 1960 constitution 1969 constitution 79 constitution 1992 and yemani bebre wo ho a we've amended them precisely ya yen sakraye wo mu it will for article 21 a edru baby Kwame Nkrumah fa eye real koto that is ba for koto ne eye Jebi Dan Kwani ade mu koto no na ye ni bibia under the constitution a multimedia obi court for actor a breaching a part of the constitution. It's Yababe doing the question article 21. Says enei obia yamra obia bibi na say a breaching any part of the constitution. Obetimi akọ under article 21 and 130 of the constitution, which gives power to the Supreme Court. So obe make a declaration to that effect. So first of all, and then the constitution ma ho kwan ma timi ko ekoko sikise o ebi adwomama ye bibi na ye unconstitutional. Now, framers of the constitution, omo person omo so be mischief of or china obi sorry and yet wo kwam ye plus oye no ye fra bibi eye basic structure doctrine. The doctrine of basic structure. Exactly. Because Justice So was saying, the constitution contains the history of the people. You know, say even obey amend the constitution, and you be beyond abet me amend it because of the basic structure. That's a basic structure doctrine. There is a case in you can say 1973 in India. Your friend Kasan Navadando said there versus state of Bharati. Now, omuye basic structure, almost say, some constitutional, certain part of the constitution, you cannot touch it because the spine, the bone of the constitution, it's that means you've overthrown the constitution to come in with another one. So the basic structure. There is a case of David Indy versus a year Attorney General in Kenya. Tell Kenya 4 years from best constitution, constitution. The Kenyan Supreme Court declares so bet me amendia because of the basic structure doctrine. You cannot touch certain provisions in the constitution. Now your framers of the constitution, among person watching a benya se bobi na adwene no say a majority in parliament. It's one of wo ye ni ade no. Yanko Article 66. Now Yanko Hedie Eka. Now Article 66 of the Constitution and what chapter 8 of the Constitution. Chapter 8 in a head and the executive. So anything that is said under chapter 8, now Article 66 to a person shall not be elected to hold office of Ghana for more than 2 terms. Back Article 66(1). 66(1) when you read here. Then 66(1). So Kofi, and I'm saying the framers or say a person elected as president shall, subject to clause 1 of this article, hold office for a term of 4 years, beginning from the date on which he is sworn in as president. So Article 66(1) say you to abamau say be president. Obetimi aye president for just 4 years, which is a term. Oko 66(2). You read 66(2). 66(2) say you can only be a president for saya to abama 4 years and only 2 terms. So 66(2) say a person shall not be elected to hold office as president of Ghana for more than 2 terms. Edientia yempe Kwame Nkrumah when declare no state you can say president for life. It's watching Kwame plus say your mama betime de ayina banu declare no say there be yempe sa history nti yempe yempe ye free baby ne ba ye pensi no mo di shame no na o mo di shame wie ye no ana o mo ho se ye betimi anya bodam ni bi o ba be president no wo chena o se me declare me ho president for life eti constitution o mo chemu mienu ye free be entrenched provisions and non-entrenched provisions entrenched provisions in here day or say yes e o say parliament under article 290 e what the amendment powers of the supreme so betimi amend and some person mo amend any part of the constitution or mo pass mra amend it for constitution the kan ya over here the 527th act of parliament of the Republic of Ghana entitled the Constitution, so a act and a passed constitution and some amendment. It's OSHA Article 8. Article 8 first said they're not every day. It is no longer the same here. It's here the act way and I amended Article 8. So baby was say Article 8 of Constitution is repealed and the following is inserted. It is a read Article 8. As who say you repeal and you amended with this. Come and read this one. Okay. Now you need say parliament will to me so timi amende. Na mom ye mpede kwa me plus e kan no. Eti yanko article 290. Ni yanko hwa de.
Educates them.
Entrenched provisions, non-entrenched. And the constitution is say, they are non-entrenched. And no, they what they call parliament. Parliament bet me amended. Precisely. They or the roadblocks be to home. Said the beya. One person who amended the entrenched provisions. Obepre. Chenio. So nye easy say kwa mbega say. Your mama bet me the maraba parliament. They are amended. And you're correct. Anya no kure. Now Danny zoom in na menchiro Ghana for there. Zoom in. I say okay, so Danny what about clause 4? Let's go to clause 1. 290 clause 1. Let's go to 290 clause 1. Let's read the clause 1, clause 2, clause 3. Now 290 is going to show us the processes are open so we amending entrenched provisions. And the constitution was entrenched provisions, you know. The whole of chapter 8. So OSHA article 290 I say amendment of entrenched provisions. Now that Danny Fameko article 1, good. Zoom in. I say this article applies to amendment of the following provisions of the constitution, which are in the constitution. Okay, so then refer to as entrenched provisions. It's provisions here. Your friend of entrenched provisions. And no one mean tamu and fan call parliament keke. Now, Osha was say, hey. The Constitution, Article 1, 2, and 3. The entire person Article 1, 2, and 3 Gina ho. No obient me for the sanka anyhow. It's because Article 1 and I care about the supremacy of the Constitution. It's Yamakwem will be amended noa. That means obet me in Article 2:1. And also the Supreme Court the power to make declarations when obey the assembly. It's Yamakwem will amended anyhow best say. Article 3. I think the territorial citizens or territorial. Let me go to Article 3. Now, already Article was say, Danny, don't zoom back. Now, I see the following. Okay, a clause 1F. I see the executive. It's Danny for second page of Tuso. I see the executive, the whole chapter 8. So, me know because of constitution, the whole chapter 8. Bibi account will be an entrenched provision. The term limits of the president, who qualifies to be president, who can stand for president. Nina one chapter 8.
Exactly.
The presidential powers. So then be koko 20 me fanen koko. Nina one chapter 8. Ana 290 say chapter 8 nina ye entrenched provisions.
Exactly.
It's yafe yam kwahwe kwan ye fa so. Amend this up as also entrenched provision. So it's not easy to say Kwame Beka say wait me the maraba and you better near pass. Kwame Janse munu and himself said that this answer me. Also you know the law. So you know your mama cannot wake up and say maybe say me to parliament. Now you share how or say if you want to amend a year entrenched provisions, Article 290 has provided or see the kind say speaker no onya bo eba na no kura so mpeso mo amende and mostly Some amendem bra. A attorney general and the free executive number. Now after processes and it's article 106. Actually the process will be go through with a year who personal pass mra. Nemo me could do and trench provisioner. Or say even speaker no year na agree. Now Obosu Kim Bako I walk a parliament. As we refer or say a bill for an amendment of an entrenched provision shall before Parliament proceeds. It's before the Parliament be not going to pass or or say before Parliament proceeds to consider it. Before such as your mama no be not just what the Parliament. Or say it shall be referred to the by the Speaker to the Council of State for its advice, and Council of State shall render a year advice. The bill, okay, before the bill will be written. So before say Speaker yes. Speaker refer bill no yes I didn't amend when yes so almost say was Council of State for yes I said the bill shall be published in the Gazette. You can Gazette movie say who cause Saudi the publishing or Gazette it's some way more than some article 66 or say the bill shall be gazetted for 6 months. Or say shall not be introduced into Parliament until expiry of 6 months. I don't know yet the 2 or cheddar. Constitution the roadblocks will be 2. 7 months quarter 6 months. Because you perceive arrested Nipana you know. Why can you so until 6 months. Now say expire under clause 3 we are. Yanko ready a sakachero. Was it so we are? After Kurano or say after the bill has been read the first time, after the Parliament and Speaker, a boss 1, 2, 3 Kim. Or say after the bill has been read in Parliament, it shall not be proceeded with further. Or see ready parliamentarians and Mobia Fanasanka. Or say it shall be submitted to a referendum. You can't referendum. Mofamre Ghana phone. Mofamre Ghana phone. If some person Ghana phone choose to say, Empire person your mama, etna so that you but say it shall be subject to a referendum. Now throughout the whole Ghana, and your referendum to be it's Osha a year nano na a year more move vote and near the say a maybe on person to and no move a plebiscite. You call referendum. Yes, it's a regency you call referendum. Now no call referendum because a year regency the area now affected but this one it affects the whole country. So the constitution is saying that you must subject it to a referendum. Precisely. For the month for now for young kind to us article 290 young kind to us. Also they call referendum. 40% of all people eligible to vote. Kamenoka say you 17 million for the two by Ghana. Or more than 40% of 70 million or 50 million. Now, who did a for now? Nente clause 4. Was it half any 40%? 75% of the Koforum Betuabano. As well, Mokase and the FSC is some of your mama transfer. Now, your mama better than 75%. More fire. More fire. It's okay, clause 4. Or say, and at least 40% of the persons entitled to vote voted at the referendum. And at least 75% of the persons who voted cast their votes in favor of the person. It's 40% of the people to come and vote. It's 75% of those people. And where you're framers of the constitution, Sana your mama bet them raba and over tetem na fa hin ko si ya ni so ya ni so oni wo kwan amama okro ni mo go bi right no Kwame Nkrumah no obema check your mama bibiri Kwame Nkrumah no obema check your mama bibiri onu ko try say was subverting the will of the people omutu no more fire What's some man for no year? When people feel oppressed at any given point, they are left with no option than to rise up.
Precisely so.
And why yes, the people who feel frustrated. When I went your mama, memo papa ben go former union President Gufo is a constitution and transfer. Not your mama. Or tries to best subverting the will of the people. We will go after him. And constitution, Emma Yaquan said, Obia Obe tries to overthrow the constitution. We should use any means possible to reinstate the constitution. It is a your mama and I'm going to overthrow the constitution. We will use every overthrow. Yes. So your mom, yes, we overthrow him. We overthrow him and we will reinstate this constitution. So your mama and I'm going to amend the constitution. I'm from that's why I'm going to we overthrow him. I'm telling you. No. And constitution the man pay. So was this will be an argument say obey you here. And yeah, you should any means necessary. One tray, Diana bet me a first sheep and trim. Is Yama Quine. Now young article train young go read it. No one can say free fan that way. Okay, article 3-4. All citizens of Ghana shall have the right and duty at all times to defend this constitution and in particular to resist any person or group of persons seeking to commit any of the acts referred to in clause 3 of this article, and B, to do all in their power to restore this constitution after it has been suspended, overthrown or abrogated as referred to in clause 3 of this article. So constitution is said, so your mama you're not going to obey constitution. We should overthrow him. You bet you any means. Why? For be a member of what did you Your Excellency? Thank you very much. We shall see you another time. Bye bye. Also, we are not going to see Nagana for you will be a young one answer. Miss Wumbo, Memma, Ghana, yes, America. Ghana, yes, still I would do with you and what they are doing. What a Vietnam. What do you eat a week? It's what I'm not. One year Berman Chobia. Bobby, it's Mugata Kwami Plus. Janko Semno do. We are honorable. So when you're the normal, we are honorable. Janko Sam Kwami and Janko Sam honorable. Street honorable. Honestly, street in India. Why we blood Janko Sam? Jai the other man for not being a it will be a send. The one want to me. We are Yamanako. Why? On the Trump. On the Trump, you never call. Is that Trump was on the Trump? I was ya. It is saying young queen. Why? More fire. General. And John Boa Memoria. Thank you, Your Excellency. We shall meet again. Mr. President. And when you see and we'll try so best to subvert the will of the people. We will resist the process and we will stand on the constitution. You're very resistant. We say we made a country and governor. Oh, to me, higher Kodibwa. You can do it. I'm telling you. Also, David. Also, what I am not me. Don't go me say. They say also what I want to see. Now we have a frozen as a one. Or make sure the bench about 1 year. We almost see a yoke. Now when you lose the will of the people, and then check who good will you have code of conduct. Code of conduct. Hey, once you had me on the code of conduct. Was it the code of conduct? That's a code of conduct. What did you buy a year 2013? And you knew. And you knew what the code of conduct about. Sir, what the full fraba? Yes, a style that now code of conduct say bad day. Now so no the code of conduct anybody no project come you know. Contract. Code of conduct no dia ba. Your Excellency, respectfully. Why na the code of conduct ba? Project come you know. Also one share what they carry bro. Anche no ajeka. To one a book code of conduct. Obudikom. Na go funim. Said Akufo-Addo mess a point being in his life. Your mama has also missed that point. Tienye. And penifo okroma some me become yawe. So JJ Rollins bar 79. Na JJ Rollins aso jabi. Said your mama what the goodwill of the people. Na man for it let the blood flow. Now when JJ Rollins will be an such a Rollins in here, which in Quasasem, when your corruption, a dibayo. Na ye Chairman Rollins a contabaco, and war be as DC and the American DC then, no original home. Kovi, why ye near therefore Chama Contayako Disca? A penny for any Ukuma, we are aware of this story. Near invited Chama Contasania, Bracasso. Sometimes Chama invite to say, Bracasso, fire squad. Pipepi, and Nipo Disca, corruption, a very weird chira. Yes, say, Chama Contani is a woman in a castle. The man for us, and penny for Mokoma, we are aware. One revolution, no, a chance, yes, I know Buffum. Na is a chairman who are contadia. Who fun one ad Nabetakasa, or Mama Cadia. Welcome, woman, so I'm going to 50 a year and 50 persons. I'm going to 55,000. Welcome, no. Who are contact with this Cadia Nabetakasa, a betamin chain, said you Kromaya Crobodus, so what you Kromani Crobodus, and 1 million for Professor Mini. Now watching a menu to me. Na you producer yes krobo that and just wo twasika gusa and why na manfo say krobo wiasika krobo ade che na nkroma friends krobo bra na onim the manfo na kan kromu no enye papa why dem minim so de onim nyansa nti betra men chen kase ha na aja ayi wa mama advice no yi ni free ayi interior ayi no de ne ba kase enti ya na manfo say de nkroma be ya krobo adusa ya no aye no yi. Someone says, I said, the Unkroma Bay Crobodusa. There's a way no you know to me. Eti Chama Rollins in Suyin, a content free beer. I'm not in a buy. Now, a Akufo-Addo buy or may say the same point as your mama, Missy. Can you? And your excellency, where without malice, this one you've missed it. Tell me Akufo-Addo buy. Near say or Safumafo. Our Akufo-Addo Chuchomuchu. Wakwa ye be with Kroll and Associates. Obi, let me know what I say. Politics is not just the optics of it, the perception of it. It's a movie. It's a photo of discipline. Or some of them were the Minister of Education, Kufo Penso, or self-recruit before another portfolio, finance, and sports. It's Indiana or Safma for boom. It's a Kakura associate as I'm the buyer. Not the book clear. So Safma for near maybe a year, you know, and so dear now be what friend Yabra. Yaw, I mean, you nkomo. My memory in Pempa Sesemu. So, at Diana be Jawa, I am Madame for. And Kufu Brebetiki advantage. And they will do nonsense. Ya may you ready. And you continue. I want to use this as a signal. Say, Omikwa, the Madame for the second one. Akufo-Addo may say that point. If you want to remember, and nobody could do anything about it. Because when you set a tone, or something for year, the 1 second, that may not be able to. And your mama has missed the point again. What your code of conduct? You have the goodwill of the people. The code of conduct, you see they should eschew extravagance and youthful exuberance. Brofona say, Brofona say, Emamu show most when you have a Afe opulence, that is the English word. Afe yawa, Sami Jemfi. Yes, Yana Sami Jemfi no yajmaneda. Sami Jemfi ba ya obey a spokesperson for a KMA. Idea scan and no one the army as okay, so let's even assume Sami Jemfi will stick at it. And then by virtue of position or holding, so you need some level of trust. So you're the Ghana go to you never show one as a manager. Now said this is the opulence lifestyle. The people cannot trust anymore. It's a winning opportunity, no. Young. Give him the opportunity to resign. Some person use will send a signal. I never some director of communications. Emma party, no. National party office. Contract to be a baby. But I don't want anybody to think that you can use this opportunity to fool in my government.
More fire.
Your mama said, "I caution na warning, uncle." Now Jojo Pariado here, the other as I can instant. It was also caution na warning. Sam George here, over caution na warning. It young conquer Sam George, our Minister of State, now a member of Parliament, said the Rentino or driving via Lexus, number plate Moho as a Minister of State. More fire. More for video.
Indiscipline.
And then some Sam George. Any partner you volume film. Nagana phone share. Says Sam George driving a car. Not number plate. Indiscipline. Sam George driving. Now, we driving the other thing actually.
Says I'm in the by when John.
Some jam fit there by. Some granda there by. Ujan. Now some George or your minister or driving car. So some George car now or drive. No number plate. As a minister of state. So it's not even about what got tall Lexus in the DNA. You will be an enemy and you didn't know. They said, but Minions got tall Lexus, brand new them, or be a minister, and yes, me and can. Okay, I'm now on my way, Kuana, for my Jimmy team. Said, we are woman. We are so smart. Wow, a month for you. I'm so when you're so some George is driving. A car number plate more as a minister of state, as a minister and member of parliament. I will hold it no mean a portfolio as communications minister. Now all share diplomat. Now all driving car in town number plate more. And your mama saw the people for about way. The indiscipline of the people. Way. I bet your mama said they should eschew a year opulence. No. Deputy Forestry Commission Elekam Kotoko na Elekam we say ni test aye kama asesa a great man or say and so what
say oh
my Jimmy my na Ghana this year salary why am for the when you say in any other jurisdiction a minister driving a car with that number plate is enough for them to impeach the minister, to sack the minister. We don't set the standard so high. Ave elokum kotoko. What jivofu. Choose the safest. Choose vofu. Is the elokum kotoko. Ewa better code of conduct. Yes, mobia and your brands a advertisement mobia. And elokum kotoko. As one know your brands manager. I advertise my vofu. Code of conduct and I Code of conduct and I it is a code of conduct or the other. Say be near code of conduct. Code of conduct. And 2030 what did be by? I'm going to I was ready to go about code of conduct. Why? Code of conduct. I'm going no John Waji Casa, one tree. No way a president in Oje Cassia. Was you a question and the breve? Said the buyer watching out the contract many panua. You don't say, money pending. And one say, somebody has gifted it to ghost and a chair president in a car. Our brother Donald Trump, what you play? Watch I say Arab phone at the Yaman. Watch the president, the ghost in the China cast me. I just in the back pocket.
More fire.
I just in back pocket.
More fire.
Nani, almost said that. So they know be cover man story ba ku bi yes what church and the
My head, man resigning free appointments committee of parliament.
And the appointment committee, no, say, you allowance and more kwana mojeje, and I be baby a minimum.
Appointments committee, which is a committee.
A few moments later.
NDC banani pa wodi animu no kofi fasa private jet tibia now who are benuma you resign.
I'll resign because what
may resign
why should I stay there? May resign because there may is some principle and yet personal and yet say I may time President Akufo-Addo and as I mean President Kudebi. It's the principle. It's about protecting the public purse.
It's about education minister na oda olam say mo abe resign.
Oh, may resign. My
Papa say, I'm say delay what me I say in here. It's me ko. Yeah, Danny. Was space say. Go be. And you say ayi ma me no. E wo for private jet. And me dey me dey come any problem. If I said ayi na no ayi obi was one for trotro brand. Now for na ko ko no na ko so the wheelbarrow. Ana ko ya na ni tu e pia na yi be di animu a fog.
Mirror of justice.
Mirror of justice. Yes, obviously a friend is scam George, scam Okujatu, and a scam Okujatu, you try resignation, I fed the abaso or resign, a buying on bachelor. So foreign affairs will be a new to a few will be a so they are unprincipled characters. And I keep telling you. Young Congress some George dear Mienua or Kaye. You know more on principle. Exactly. If I hold police position in this country, never be a Bessie and then make conviction boy brother. And so Okuja to say that so I go poop or church poop. What governor design? Danny. I've a boss some George the enemy and here.
Let's have that conversation. If President Mahama becomes president January 2025. And the first budget is read, which will be sometime in March 2025. Let's have that conversation. If President Mahama becomes president January 2025, and the first budget is read, which will be sometime in March of 2025, and the budget doesn't announce a scrapping of CST, Miss Sam George, I would attack President Mahama on it.
That's not enough.
A few moments later.
I've been trending over the weekend on Twitter, not necessarily for my looks or my work, but absolutely because whether orchestrated or otherwise, people think that data prices must be cheaper by the stroke of my pen.
Let's have that conversation. If President Mahama becomes president January 2025, and the first budget is read, which will be sometime in March of 2025, and the budget doesn't announce a scrapping of CST, Miss Sam George, I would attack President Mahama on it.
That's not enough.
A few moments later.
Drop it.
I've been trending over the
hypocrisy. Because look, I'm telling you that right now.
Not necessarily for
of the ministers that have
my
been
looks
approved.
or my...
The ministers, almost 40-something ministers have been approved. Some of them come to parliament. We've seen some of them attending official functions in Intra-City. And they've been driving V8 already. And please, to our viewers, when you see a government minister driving a V8 in town, please take a picture and let's tweet it at Joy News.
A few moments.
Drop it. Okay. And stop the hypocrisy. Because look, I'm telling you that right now, of the ministers that have been approved, the ministers, almost 40-something ministers have been approved. Some of them come to Parliament. We've seen some of them attending official functions in Tracity, and they've been driving V8s already. And please, to our viewers, when you see a government,
let us rise up and speak against the dictatorial withdrawal of radio frequencies and closure of radio stations by the government of Nana Akufo-Addo.
A few moments later.
What I said is that they are infractions. In fact, in the immediate instance I would reference, I ordered the shutdown of 1 and the revocation of 6 licenses. I shut down, I directed the NCA to immediately take action to shut down a radio station in the Boku area, Guma FM.
Let us rise up and speak against the dictatorial withdrawal of radio frequencies and closure of radio stations by the government of Nana Akufo-Addo.
A few moments later.
What I said is that they are infractions. In fact, in the immediate instance I would reference, I ordered the shutdown of 1 and the revocation of 6 licenses. I shut down, I directed the NCA to immediately take action to shut down a radio station in the Boku area, Guma FM.
Let's
and I made it to say, is there some second boys to Boko? Or Madame asking to a denta. Bobia and such Roy or target me. Sir, Tama 8 years ago, ye harass or no bubieno. Na Boconso and Tokwa was a Tinesa Kesson. Now, okay, first of all, you, Miss Senior, Bobiansa. If on principle you don't believe that SCD a buying intimidating crop for near the owner and your dad, and Kawaba you buy your moyen, you should stand up and speak against it. Say, hey, there'll be Mukasam by everything. So it looks like Bobiansa is not angry because it was being done by government, but because it was being done to him. Now, on principle, Akufo-Addo aban etchen krofo to moi. I never supported that nonsense. That is how come I che me anga sami senior kwabra Bobiansa. Say you me kwabra Bobiansa that he must police him because I support some and I spoke against it. So principle. So Bobiansa, on principle, you don't really like what Akufo-Addo did to you. You should speak against it today. Say President Mama, okay, saw the research about and some flu and you're not. But Messinia say, I have never supported. I mean, as a but as a of course, if some of us are part of the next government, then suddenly we won't allow this foolishness to go. No. Ghana, at some point, Ghana must take a break and say, yeah, Jimmy Kakra. We did work at the chair before. We do coffee, any general and a besomo. At this point, I don't see her. Now, for the record, you say my true exam say we. Yay! Yeah, but I announced so. You say I announced you don't go internet. You see, I'm 2 days. 2 seconds to Baba. Ready, Menasi. Some more train. What information you come? We ignore it. Can the Jeffrey family okay? Me a fine. Me D. Me da. We almost have a swat here. I'm saying no. I go be. Suya. My penny so. What's it? Me swat you. As I'm so. some stress. Yes, now no be tenacity better 13 hours. Who's there? Who's younger? It's the last semester. So we my day last semester. Me do all A's. We ba kuku de me A plus. All A's. My benefit. Ayi me da o say eye deputy attorney general eye justice side ne course constitutional law first semester in eye gempa first semester minya A plus second semester constitutional law minya A plus anu ko bisa justice side mark is my body asia wuti bi gaza akwa do abon me kadachi me magani ti we no ni ade no you can't trust one when you go. I'm just kidding. I'm just playing my own horn. I mean, sometimes you have to blow your own horn as well. And the record is there. Moko game back. I mean, Moko. Now we are bemu. We nyading. More per me public records. I will game back. What you got? So one wapene. And now wabon. No fire. Me the second class up. And we a first degree. Me we a master's international relations and diplomacy. And me so omo hinti me. But the class where we love. Over see ya. I what be record ya go keep on who are them. Habit. I'm much go di Jimmy. I go be shana yere kitchen with Jimmy sir. Basement boy. Obi ti ya sa ba juada. Why? Ehuruna. Jira. Oh yene. Juada. I was your mom baba. Bye bye.